Welcome back to Benny's Custom Works, proudly supported by Sparesbox. Today we're back on the Sigma. It's going to be heaps of little fiddly stuff going on today. But the first task is to replace all the Bailey channels. So that's the rubber guide, or rubber and felt guides that actually stop the glass bashing into the steel frame of the door. This particular car, the rubbers have gone really, really hard and actually turned into plastic almost and gone brittle. The driver's door is missing a lot of the original channel too, so the second you wind the window down at all, the glass just flops around in the door. So that's the first task for the day. So we're going to get into it, but to do that you actually got to pull the windows out of the doors. So got a factory workshop manual and that's going to tell us how to do it. So let's rip in. This is our replacement Bailey channel. As you can see, it's super soft and flexible compared to what came out of the car, which just crumbles away. So this will support the glass for a lot of years to come, and potentially it'll stop the glass breaking from rattling around in the door. So it'll just be a little bit of preventative maintenance that will keep the car going for a long time and stop that annoying glass rattle. So we'll feed this in. Weird shit going on here, eh? It's like a bike inner tube jammed into the door. We've got our Bailey channel into the driver's door, but what I haven't shown you guys yet is these nice little rain deflectors, I guess. These were part of my parts haul from Japan. These came off a similar era Sigma. I think they're actually from the next shape, which I think in Japan is an A131A, but in Australia it's a GH. But these should go straight on. So the reason we haven't already fitted these is because they actually do locate via the Bailey channel. So previously with the old one, there just would have been nothing to clip it to. So we'll quickly roll these back and feed this in. It should look pretty cool. We just finished the driver's door off, and even just opening and closing the door now, you can hear the difference in the glass not rattling around. We haven't touched the passenger door yet, so you can hear like the glass is a lot looser, and when you shut the door, you can hear the glass rattle. So that literally the pane of glass is just flopping around in the door frame. So we'll get on to door number 2. We just finished our second door as far as installing the channels go. It's actually taken a fair bit longer than we thought. So what I'm going to do is basically just finish both the front doors on camera, and then I'll just tackle the rears later. But yeah, we're going to just chuck the glass in, put the belt mold back in. Then once we're done that, we're actually going to wire the mirrors up today as well. So we'll then have electronically controlled wing mirrors. So we'll tick a few boxes today, and then we'll have to redo some of that stuff later. We've got our loom run from inside the cabin to our right-hand mirror. We've terminated the short side to that already. So now we've got to run the long side around to the passenger mirror via the radiator support. We're still going to run the same 7-core cable from the right to the left. The reason being is it's already there, it's already run together, and we're going to fold these 3 over that we're not going to use. But the reason we're doing that is if we ever want to add other accessories or anything like that later, the wiring's already run, so we've only got to bridge it from the cabin back to the junction side of it. So it'll be handier if we've got to add stuff later to just make the use of what we've already got rather than running one wire every time we want to add something. I mean, I don't have plans to add other things to it, but it's nice to have that option. So we're going to just fold these over and cover them in a bit of heat shrink because that'll insulate and protect it. There'll be no current or power going to it anyway, so just nice little cover over, and that keeps it all together. The louver's coming off. I know it's a bit of a contentious subject. A lot of people like it, a lot of people hate it. I don't mind it, but it doesn't really suit the styling that I'm going for. So louver's coming off, so we'll pop it out. I've already got a couple of the tabs out from under the chrome trim, so it's pretty much ready to get off. Oh, check out that sweet sticker. Benny'sCustomWorks.com, get one. Woo! We've had an awesome day. We've kicked heaps of goals. We've got our front Bailey channel rubbers done. We've got our stainless louvers on the front doors. As I mentioned before, we haven't fitted them to the rear doors yet because we've run out of Bailey channel rubber. Well, we don't have enough to do both rear doors, so I've decided rather than get halfway through and run out, we're going to do both of the rear doors separately. Because we ran short on that, we've then moved to the mirrors, which now work really well. We've run all of our wiring into the front, run 7-core wiring all the way through, so if we do want to add stuff in the front of the car later, we can do that. Got our switches in. The switches were originally from a Nissan 240Z, that kind of era, or like a Hakosuka. that kind of era, Datsun, Nissan. Then they've been wired to Toyota mirrors, so all of that works really well. Thanks to Nathan, who's been helping us with the Sylvia. He also worked out which pin did what on the mirrors. I started doing it and my brain got a bit fried, so he took over and sorted that out for us. So it's now working spot on. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. I said thanks him.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks him watching.